The men and women's tennis teams at Toledo have several things in common. They both finished second in the MAC tournament last year. Both head coaches have been with the program for over 2 decades, and both teams have the reigning MAC Players of the Year. Pawit, Sornlaksup, and Cassie Alcala were both named as the Mid-American Conference Players of the Year in 2022. They are the first pair from the same school to win the year honors in the same season. Pawit, a native from Thailand, posted a 22-2 overall record and won a perfect 12-0 in conference play. Cassie, the Ohio product, went 23-2 overall and only dropped 1 MAC match. The two Rockets' success stories started at a very young age.
When I first hold my racket, when I was 3 years old, my whole family played tennis, and I went to the tennis court almost every day when I was very young.
So I was about 5 when I first started. My dad played when he was in college, so he got my brother and I into it, and I've been playing ever since.
Now in their early 20s, Pawit and Cassie have developed a skill set to hopefully take their teams back to the MAC championships as they lead the way on the #1 courts.
There's something to be said about if your best player is your hardest worker. And there's something about that, I think, that really trickles down. And she is really the epitome of that. And she's talented, but that's not what's got her to this, her own desire and work ethic. And it's inspiring, I think, for her team to know that that's who's playing up there.
When he is under fire, it's especially impressive because he just almost never, ever plays the wrong shot that you would recommend. If you could freeze frame right there, what should he do? That's what he ends up hitting.
Their accomplishments came at no surprise to their head coaches. In her first 2 seasons, Cassie compiled a nice list of accolades, including several MAC Player of the Week awards and MAC Freshman of the Year.
We're reaping the benefits of Cassie. Her first year, I felt that she deserved the MAC Freshman of the Year as well as the MAC Player of the Year. And there's probably a handful of other people that felt that as well, because she beat the MAC Player of the Year. So the way that she dealt with that, in my opinion, shows her character. When she found out, she was thrilled to win the MAC Player of the Year, and she said, Coach, I can only win the MAC Freshman of the Year once in my career. I can win the MAC Player of the Year next year and the year after. And then what does she go and do the next year is win the MAC Player of the Year. So that's who Cassie is.
After crushing it at a junior college in Miami, Florida, Pawit became the top player in the MAC in just 1 season.
If he continues, he's going to be one of the best for sure we've ever had here at Toledo. Pressure's on, and for college player right now, he's the full package.
Pawit and Cassie are fighting for much more than a repeat title. They want to win a MAC championship for the University of Toledo. If they can help lead their teams to that title, it would be the men's first in 50 years. For the women, it would be their first ever in program history.
I think Coach has worked so hard. She's been here for a long time, and she's put a lot into this program, and I think that she deserves it, and that's what we're working towards every day, is giving that to her.
Thanks, Carly. The 2 trend continues within the tennis programs. Both head coaches have impressive winning streaks, with head coach 𝗦𝗫𝗏 recently reaching win number 300. A celebratory Gatorade shower for head coach 𝗦𝗏𝗏 and Toledo men's tennis. 𝗦𝗏𝗏, the winningest active coach in all sports at Toledo, registered career win number 300 to start the 2023 season. In his 26th season at the helm, 𝗦𝗏𝗏 has coached 34 Rockets to all MAC honors and led the Rockets to 11 MAC Conference Tournament Finals or semifinal appearances. A huge congratulations to Coach 𝗦𝗏𝗏 and his tennis program.